So how's it going, guys? Fly here, back with another Grand Theft Auto 5 online video. Now in this one I actually want to cover my realistic patch notes wish list for patch 1.18 for GTA Online. So this isn't going to be just random DLC and like jetpack and stuff, nothing like that. It's going to be more realistic, smaller fixes that I'd like to see for online, which I think would overall make the game a bit better. So if you guys do end up enjoying the video, of course go and hit that like button down below, as it really would help me out, and it does, as always, show me your support. Now let's get into the wish list. So the first thing that I'd like to see is quite obvious actually, and that's a fix to the God mode problems that we have at the minute. There's a handful of glitches which will let any player become invincible. You can just fire as many bullets as you like, you can be shot into as many times as you'd like, and you are unable to die bar with a few small little ways, which are just really inconvenient to actually manage to set up. So I'd definitely like to see a fix for this, as online lobbies are just full of God mode players at the minute, and it's just getting ridiculous. So half of the people that I seem to go to try to defend myself from in the lobby, they just seem to be invincible, which makes it just completely unplayable at the minute if you stick around in public sessions. It's just quite annoying, and I would like to see Rockstar issue a patch for this. The second thing that I would like to see is actually an ability to be able to sell Pegasus vehicles. I know this is something that a lot of people have wanted for quite a long time, because a lot of people had bought things, especially during the what was called the money-ocalypse, when everybody was getting hacked billions of dollars. A lot of people just bought a ton of Pegasus vehicles and would like to be able to sell those back to make some money now. Now I think the exact reason that this isn't being added in is because of the money-ocalypse, the fact that tons of people have tons of different vehicles that they only bought with the money that they didn't even earn, they were just given it by hackers. So I don't see that ever happening, but I would like to see it added in. It would be a nice thing, as I know that there are some vehicles I never really use on it, that even when I bought with just normal amounts of money, that I would like to get rid of to try to make up some money now for future DLC and additions. The next thing that I would like to see is actually a nerf to the bulletproof helmet, which was actually added with the Last Team Standing DLC in patch 1.17. So I'm actually going to make a full video on this, which is going to be out tomorrow at the same time as today, and you're going to see kind of just how in-depth we go in that, and just how ridiculous actually it is, just how powerful that is, especially when we play deathmatches and Last Team Standings. It's a massive game breaker, and overall I just think it's a bad addition. You have to play with the helmet on if you want to have any chance of being able to win any Last Team Standings or any deathmatches, as it's just a ridiculously overpowered helmet. So like I said, there's going to be a full video on that tomorrow, in which I'll go a bit more in depth. The next thing that I would like to see is actually custom-made outfits in clothes shops. So in one of the patches, I think it was patch 1.15 or so, they actually added the ability to now being able to go into clothes shops and walk up to the front reception desk, and there you can actually select pre-made outfits from different categories. Now this is all good, but we have no way of making our own outfits, and something that I would like to see is to be able to go there, make an outfit, so you select your character's clothes, and then you go up to the front desk fully clothed, and then you want to save that as an outfit. So you can name it, you can already program it, so that then you can just go back up to the front desk, select the outfit in question, so you don't have to keep rebuilding it bit by bit whenever you want to go and change into a reoccurring costume that isn't already programmed into the game. So I think this would just be a nice little feature, so you could just go straight up there, and instead of going and changing your shoes, your top, your tie, your whatever, your glasses and stuff, you'd just be able to do all of this in just the one click through the different categories in the outfits option at the front desk. And finally, the last thing that I would like to see, and this would be a bit more of a major thing I guess, but it would be a really good overhaul to the online system, is the Posses system, much like Red Dead Redemption actually had. So this would be that, whereas we already have the crews now, which are very good, and I don't want to see these go anywhere, I really like the crews, you'd be able to invite random players that you don't already know or don't want to invite to your full official crew mid-session. So it would be a bit less complex. You would be able to start up a posse, you could just have a simple name, and you could kind of select gang territories to where you could kind of own this area. Whereas that's a bit more in depth. Just even if we got something like you could go into a session, and if you found some players that weren't attacking you randomly, they weren't aggressive, they were just passive players who you wanted to play with, but you wanted to be able to not have it auto lock onto them, so you wouldn't need to add them otherwise. You just invite them to your posse, that way they're not auto lockable, I guess. They don't show up as a normal colour on your minimap. You could have them selected as your posse's colour, so that their icon, their little blip on the minimap, is maybe wrapped in pink or blue or whatever your posse colour is, and it would be much easier to be able to select certain people in the game that you're friends with and that you want to be able to keep in the game and be shown that you're together without adding to your full friends list or adding to your crew. So that is pretty much it for my 5 things I'd like to see for the patch 1.18 wishlist. The more realistic things, no extravagant DLC stuff. So what do you guys think of this? Do you have any ideas for the patch 1.18? What would you guys like to see? Of course, go and leave that in the comment section down below. Next, go and leave a like on the video if you guys did enjoy it, as it really would help me out. Subscribe for more videos just like this and news on the GTA 5 next gen coming very soon. And finally, follow me on Twitter, there's a link in the description down below where you can go and follow me there for any more exclusive updates, behind the scenes and just general images that don't get uploaded to this channel. With that, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys all very much for watching. My name has been Flair, signing out.